Hello, Tyler Bryden here. I hope everything's going well. I want to share an interesting email that I received yesterday. The news is starting to come out about this, which is DALL-E from OpenAI, image generation. I've spoken about it several times throughout this channel. Really, fascinating things. Put a text prompt in, generate images. It's now allowing you to upload and edit photos with faces. And this had actually been enabled previously. Lots of concerns around this. I think it makes sense why you could have those concerns. Deepfakes and a ton of misuse. Stable Diffusion by Stability AI sort of released with no restriction, and immediately people were doing deepfakes of celebrities and all these things. And so I think OpenAI is a private company, as much as people have concerns about it, is trying to figure out how to navigate through, which is I know very difficult path to this kind of image generation in AI. And so they had shut that ability down and now came back with the news that it is back. So I'm not doing any versions of this. Like, I have access to DALL-E. I'm not going to do any work on it in this video, but I wanted to share a couple sort of points. I got some articles here that I'll link if you're interested in this, and a couple of things that sort of stuck out to me. One of them was really interesting is I talked about in a previous video this idea of like prompt engineering. With that, the sort of business practical challenge that lies ahead with this kind of technology. And I think we're still in this very infantile state, this sort of like cave people, like making fire, trying to figure out exactly what to do. And generally with the cost of some of these systems, there is this need for practical applications of this technology. And what I was interested in is that DALL-E sort of alludes to some really interesting reasons of why people are using this and requesting it. So we talked about a reconstructive surgeon who had been using DALL-E to help his patients visualize results of the surgery, and then filmmakers who want to edit images of scenes with people to speed up the creative process. And so while they do talk about this idea of sort of a personal use, dreaming up outfits and hairstyles and all the fun stuff that can come of it, it seems like with this function specifically, the ability to upload and edit faces with DALL-E, there is some sort of practical business use case to that. And I think that will continue to accelerate the adoption of this technology, will continue to drive innovation in it. And, overall is an important step to bring sort of image generation, this kind of technology, generative AI, to a larger audience and practical use case in the world. And so I got a couple links. One of the things I had, I think if I've got the right image here, which are what people are already doing with this. So, right away, September 19th, after this email, immediately the images start to appear. So, I've got a couple links in here. Dungeon Master, man, this guy really interestingly sort of switching hats throughout. So taking the image and then modifying specifically unicorn hats in different formats. So I popped that out. I mean, you can see it right here, but I'll actually pop up the Twitter if you want to check that out. A couple other variations of that. So a small group sharing, but then also people basically generating like completely new images of people that never truly existed. So I think this is, some of the, worry that people have. These are some kids eating some frogs. These kids never existed. These images are generated completely from scratch using OpenAI's DALL-E. And this is where I think lies in some of the excitement, some of the imagination, some of the creative potential, but then also the concerns about how this technology is applied, what can be done with it. And again, one of the ones like Deepfake. Let me see if I can pull this up quickly. Stable. I saw some ones of, so this is Stability AI, Stable Diffusion, and basically there was, there was ones of Emma Watson, there was ones of Dua Lipa, ones that I saw, and then these are, capable of, again, challenges for us in the world of understanding what is true information or what is real, what is not real. And I think this is a sort of technical and philosophical challenge that we're still early in facing as people. And, something I'm super interested in following. I have in both cases, an optimistic and a nihilistic view of technology. I interplay between those radically and quickly as about you possibly can, and I'm empathetic to both sides who paint these pictures of where this can go. Overall, I do see, a lot of excitement around this energy from people, and some of the more artistic applications of this are absolutely incredible. And I think we're, driving to a world where we're creating our own art, we're creating our own entertainment, and we're building the world around us. And again, that can have positive and negative consequences. So really, I just wanted to jump on this, record this video. This is, relatively fresh and relatively new. And so if you're following this and you wanted to get some, I guess someone's perspective on it, I hope this is worthwhile. I'll drop some other sort of references and links in here so you can check those out. And I think we'll, if you jump on Twitter, you see DALL-E, you'll start to see a lot more of these images where people have uploaded faces, edited faces. And, while, OpenAI says the safety mechanism that they have has improved to allow this, it seems like there's a huge challenge, and there's this idea of, you can only upload photos of people's face that have consent. Seems like a super hard thing to manage. And so, as people, I think, prove the positive side of this, I think we'll also see people prove sort of the, negative side of this, that this is a very, hard thing to control. I will be following that along. I'll be, making videos if I see anything super interesting. If you have any insights, any thoughts, feel encouraged to send me a message, drop a comment below. And if you like this video, if you like hearing about this stuff, I'm going to continue talking about it. Subscribe, like, comment, all those good things. This has been Tyler Bryden talking about how OpenAI is allowing you to edit images with faces. And I hope that you enjoyed it very much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.